everybody, and welcome to One Player. Today we are continuing our journey through the ancient world with Gentes. I already did this joke. Yeah. We are continuing our journey. We're building civilizations. We're moving into our third and final era. We're going to have some epic buildings, all sorts of cool cities, and probably a bit more of the same, I guess. But let's see how we do. When we left off, we were just about to head into the decline phase again. We're going to shift over to the next era. I'm doing this a bit out of order, but I'm going to take that lock off because that makes me feel better. I'm going to take all of these timelines off because all of these are going back. This is where I might fast forward again. And then we've got to figure out, well, actually all of these are going to go because it's a new age. You're going to go over there. I feel like we've only trained the same person over and over again. Age is done. These now get replaced with bye-bye bonus victory points. See, it's a sad day. So now if we get up to these, we only get 4 points from, but there you go. I've definitely moved this off camera somehow, so I'll try to put it back. And then we're going to deal out our third era cards. Look at all these. We've got a statue of Zeus, we've got pyramid. This is the height of civilization. Sphinx over here. Ooh, tempting. Have I done everything? I think I have, so now it's time to gain my bonuses. Well, I gain 12 coins, so it's 3 scholars, 3 merchants, 2 for each, I'm getting 12. So that's pretty decent, I guess. 1 city in each region, so 2 victory points for you and 5 coins for you. Now I'm just flush with cash, so that is good. Maybe I will try to build a bunch of cities this next turn. How many are 15, 25? I could literally build 3 cities. I don't know about the practicality of doing that. This is something I haven't mentioned in the game because it hasn't yet come up. I do actually really like this mechanism, but it hasn't happened yet. So you see in these cities, the cities that I've chosen so far have given me either money or victory points. These cities give me cubes. There's a little cube icon here, and either the Parthenon kind of cube or this kind of eye sigil cube. So if I were to get a city here, I would gain a cube, and I would actually put it on my player board here in these little slots. Now I can spend these cubes in a number of different ways. So 1 cube from the eye sigil allows me to kind of swap my population, so I can like move a noble down, for example, to train an artisan, or vice versa, or any number of that. And I can do that twice for 1 cube, so that's kind of cool. If I put them in the building thing, I take one of these and I get kind of a free virtual citizen, if you will. So when I'm trying to play a card, I don't actually have to have the one of the population that's listed on there as a necessity. So that's how those kind of play into that. I'm tempted to build a bunch of cities on those cubes and just stack my board with them, but I'm not really sure if that's a good idea. I definitely need to buy some bloody cards because I'm not going to gain any points otherwise. So let's have a look at which ones I'm close-ish to. This Acropolis I'm probably the closest to, but it's the worst. It's got 5, I made 5 victory points, so I don't actually think that it's worth it. And then I get 1 per city, which I don't have that many of, so kind of rubbish. This one, I would need a lot of priests, but I can train 2 priests quite quickly, and I've got nearly everyone else, so I could do that. I need a city and an eye city, so that would have to happen too. However, that would help me because then I'd be able to swap my population to get to this. I think this is the card that we're going to do, isn't it? What do I need to do first? I need to train some priests, send them to priest school. So we're going to pull this, and we're going to spend 4 of my well-earned coins. We're going to put an hourglass, and we're going to train 2 priests because we're able to train 2 of anybody from left of here. So that's the priest. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to put him at the end. So now we're there. I think that's... Maybe I've reset him twice, but now I don't remember. So we've reset him, whatever. I've got 2 priests on the board. Unfortunately, I need 4. So, and I need a noble as well. Oh yeah, I need a city as well. So I'm gonna have to build a city. Let's build a city. 6 with 2 hourglasses. Build a city. Cyrene. Yeah, Cyrene. We're everywhere. I think we're an interesting civilization. A nice kind of northeasterly line of cities. We're Aztecs, aren't we? I mean, these are stepped pyramids, so we're probably lining them up for some sort of sun celebration, or, you know, to some like phenomenally clever configuration that no one's going to figure out for thousands of years. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. We've got a city built. We're going to gain a cube for our eyeball. I've never said that sentence before. And then we're going to buy this. So we're going to buy this card. We're going to pay. We're going to slime. Oops, that should have been on there, shouldn't it? Oh, I'm getting myself all kind of mixed up. So that should have been on there because I forgot to reset the cube. So that's that. And then number 3 comes out, which is a library. That's cool. This costs me this, which is 6 and a time. So I'm spending all my money on this turn. Hopefully it'll pay off. Can I get to this turn? I think I can. Okay, bear with me here. Okay, so I'm going to take this cube. I'll just explain this mechanism, so we should be up to speed on it. I'm going to take this cube. Bloop. I can now exchange 1 population twice. So I need to get rid of my artisan and move my noble up to 3. But I also need 2 more priests. So I'm going to get rid of some scholars, train another priest. That's 2. I still need 1 more priest. So I'm going to have to build another city to get a free priest. I think that's what I have to do. Because I can build a city on the Parthenon, get a free kind of virtual population, as we mentioned. So that would be an option. If I built it in Athens, I could also reap the benefits of this 2 victory point, or I could get another cube for the eyeball, so that's a possibility too. Let's build a city. We're going to build a city. We're going to use the kind of like catch-all anything, right? Yeah, we're going to use the catch-all anything turn. We're going to have to put down 2, which is going to be tricky for our last round because we're going to have two hourglasses still left in there, which kind of sucks. But we do get to build a city, and we're choosing to build a city on Carthago. It's a port town. We've got nice port towns going on, haven't we? Carthago gets us 1 Parthenon, you know what I mean, 1 building cube and 1 eye cube because of this. Right, we get the eye cube bonus as well because they're in the same region, which is nice because I've now got a city in an eyeball. I've got 3 nobles. I've got 2 merchants. I still don't have 4 priests, but I can get rid of this cube and give me 1 virtual population, so 1 kind of virtual priest. I don't actually move this, I don't actually get to claim it, but it's almost like it acts like I've got another one. So I'm going to play this down. Fortunately, no synergy tokens on these 3rd era cards, but I'm going to gain 12 victory points, so that feels nice at least. Oops. And then I'm going to actually gain that 1 extra priest that I was talking about. So that is okay. I think that's okay. I'm still nowhere near having 18 population. I'm closer, honestly, to having all my cities built for 4 victory points, but I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I need to play 2 more cards to get the card bonus, which honestly I might think about doing. I forgot to pay for that, so I was like, I get 1 more action. No, you don't. Paid 3, put down my action tiles. That is my 5th round over. I'm just going to plan for next turn real quick. What do I think I should do? Should I grab some cards and try, or I'm probably only be able to get 1 more card, aren't I really? This is what I want. This is what I want. I want this school. 15 points. I have to train some folks up, but I can train the soldiers up twice, and then I'm gonna have to swap some of these, but I think this is our best bet for next turn, the school. Alright, we're into the decline phase, so we're moving all our things back. I need to take these out, move this along, these cubes go back here, you get moved over there. And then my nice bonus in the decline phase, which is, we've moved these down to 2, so that's still got 10, so that's okay. Are we ready? It's the last round of our final era in charge of this civilization. I feel like we've done okay, but I know this isn't going to be my best game. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be my best game, but you know, we've done all right. We've bumbled through a couple of decisions, I think. What we said is we're going to try and get this school. One thing that I have forgot to do is just like this, where you can pay and upgrade multiple populations. When you pay for this, you can actually upgrade, or you can get multiple cards. I've totally forgot to do that. So that time where I had like 0 cards in my hand, well, like right now, I probably could have avoided that by paying attention to this. So like, for example, when I pay 6 to get a card, I can actually pull 3 cards from the left of here, 2 cards from the left of here. So I probably should have been doing that. I just totally spaced on that rule. So that's probably at least one explanation. I'll blame on this. That's one explanation of why I might have only got 45 victory points. So we decided we're going to play this school, didn't we? What that requires is for me to train some soldiers. That makes sense. So we're going to train some population. We're going to pay 4 to do that. And by paying 4, we get to train 2 soldiers. So that is that. Oh, I didn't get my bonuses for my city during my decline phase last time. I totally forgot. I'm going to gain 5 from this, 2 from this, and then I can choose either one of these cubes. And I think I will choose to do the school. You know, I think I'll choose another swippy swappy cube. So this guy gives me a swip swap cube for the eyeball. And then maybe I can even scrape out getting one of these played as well. I'm not sure that I can, but let's see. It would be nice if we could. Now we're going to buy this card. As we just realised, oops, I need to pay for this with my timeline. So we've trained some soldiers. We're going to buy this card. As we just discovered, I've been playing this, I just forgot. I just forgot. So put the hourglass down, and I now can buy either 3 cards left of this, which I suppose I might as well do. Although I should say that at the end of the game, you lose points for cards in your hand that you can't play. So I should be careful. I'm probably not going to buy that because I don't think I can actually get, well, actually I might be able to get there. I can definitely get here. I need 1 noble, got it. 3 artisans, which I think I can get to by doing some swip swaps. 1 priest, which I've definitely got. I've got priests coming up my ears. And 3 scholars, which I just need a little swip swap there. Part of that swip swap is going to be done for the school anyway. Let's just pull these 2 cards and let's see. I'm just gonna do it. I haven't spent a lot of time. I haven't spent a lot of time on that decision. Probably less time than I should have, but let's just go with it. So we've got a Colossus. I feel like my Colossus is always the last card that I pull. I never have built a Colossus. I've done that, bought some cards. Now, how do I get to here? Well, I've got 3 soldiers. I've got 2 of these. I need to play one of these and do a swip swap there, don't I? Or should I do this one first? Is it gonna 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's fine to play this one first. So I'm gonna play this, do a swip, and so I get to choose 2 population to exchange. Well, I'm gonna exchange 2 of the priests for 2 of my scholars. So I've got now 4, 2, 3, and 3. So I can play this card. I'm gonna do that with this here. I gain 15 victory points and I lose a soldier. So one of those soldiers just gave way to my school and I've got 15 here. So that's going to be what? 47, 52, 62. And I've got a little handy button here that allows me to remember that it's plus 50. So that's 52, 62. And then I think I can make this happen. Can I make this happen? Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I can, because I need to have 3 here. Oh, shoot. I've made a mistake. I can only swap 2, can't I? So I'd need another bloody cube. Oh, that's going to set me back even further. So so if I get rid of this cube, I could do this, put them up 2, and put whatever down, this one down maybe. So then I would have enough to build it except for this one. Crap. I can't train another one because then I wouldn't be able to play the card. Oh, this has really all gone wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and this would be my last card to get the bonus too. Oh, my heart. My poor aching heart. I've broken myself. I've done it wrong. Yeah, this wouldn't work, would it? Because I can only do 2. Oh, that's such a pain. I told you that removing these locks was the best idea. I've had it where I've ended a game with none on there, and that's been great. This just hasn't gone quite to plan. So I cannot play this card. So what should I do instead? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 population. I can't train 4 people in a row, can I? Or 4 people at a time, because I've only got 1. I could build another city, but that's not going to do too much. I suppose it would get me some. I could get maybe victory points or something. I do get 1 victory point for every 10 coins I have, so that's like not a very good trade, to be honest. And I'm going to lose 6 victory points for this. If I build a city, I'd get 5 and 2. It would cost me 2 in the end of the game, because if I've got an hourglass left on the end, if I've got 1 hourglass left, it would cost me 2, so it's kind of a wash. But it would give me 5 to be able to buy 3 more victory points. Or I get a victory point for every cube, so that would get me 3 more. Or I could build on a cube city, and that would give me 1 more, so that's not really useful. Oh no, but then I'd be able to buy 2 more, so it would be 3. So the maximum I'm going to get is a max of 3 victory points, isn't it? Okay, well I guess we'll just do that. We'll build a city. I mean, I like building cities because it's fun. Alright, so we're putting down 2 of these. We're going to lose 2 victory points because of that, but we're going to build a city, which is going to give us a cube for 1, right? Is this the right math? Oh, look, actually, I could do this and get more. Yeah. All right, Memphis. So then I'm going to gain a building cube, another building cube, and an eyeball cube. And then I'll have 3 victory points plus 2 from my money. All right, that's 5. All right, okay, that was worth pondering over. It took forever. I'm glad. Honestly, this is the benefit of playing solo, isn't it? Because everyone at the table would have just been yelling at me if I was making a decision for this long. And I'll edit it down so there's not a lot of space in the middle, but just believe me, I've been working on this in my head for some time. That's the end of our action phase. So that's the end of the era. It's the end of the game. So now we're going to get rid of everything, figure out how many points we've got, and I guess, well, I'll count it. I'll work it through with you guys. Let's see. We're going to score. We're going to take all this off, right? So we're going to put these back. We're going to take off 1 from each square again, so we're going to be left with 1 hourglass at the end, which is a shame. So that's that. We're going to get, I forgot what we get. We get to choose 1 of these, don't we? So I suppose we'll choose 5 coins from this guy, we'll choose 2 victory points from the red guy, and I suppose we'll choose another cube on the eyeball just to even it out. Oh, and then I get another 10. Oh wow, 4, 5, 6, 7. So actually I've done quite well. I've got another 7. I'm gonna take, so I've got another $14 for all my scholars. I'm not gonna stop making that joke, okay? I'm not gonna stop. So now I've given myself 40 coins at the end, so actually that's pretty respectable. That's another 4 victory points. Okay, so now I'm going to count up my victory points. So I lose half of this because I can't play it. If I could play it, I would gain half of it, but I lose half of it. So I lose 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back the wrong way. We gain 1 for each of these cubes, so that's 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, step in the correct direction. And then I gain 1 for every 10 coins. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's another 4. So I've managed to go up by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I finished the game with 66 victory points. I think that's right. Oh no, I lose 2 because I've still got a bloody hourglass on there. So actually I just completely a wash, and that was all completely unnecessary, wasn't it, I think? Anyway, that's what we've done. So our score is 64. Oh, that is terrible. I don't even think that ranks. Let me check the rules. I think that's one of them where they're like, yeah, play again, mate. It literally just tells you to play again until you get better. Well, I wish I could have done a bit better job of actually like beating the game, but you kind of saw at least the mechanism involved. I think this game's really fun. I've only played it solo. I'm hoping to get it on the table with some other folks soon, because I think it would actually work really well. Because when you're obviously when multiple people are playing, you're all competing for these tiles. So if you're trying to build a city, but then everyone takes the build a city things, then you're gonna have to yeah. So anyway, so I think that'd be really cool. But I do love this game solo. I think it's such an interesting puzzle. Forgive the strange camera angle change. My camera just died, so I had to plug it in. Like I said earlier on in the video, I really enjoy the kind of multiple routes. It's tricky, it's tough to figure out where to go. But that's the joy of solo gaming, isn't it? Trying to beat the puzzle. That's gonna be it from me. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button. If I've made any mistakes, feel free to drop a comment. Even if positive comments are fine too. If you want to say that you enjoyed the game, as also welcome. And well, yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe if you are looking for more solo tabletop gaming content. This is where you'll find it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it again, and I will see you later.